So that's what it's about
That's
then.
exactly
It's let's say in an event I couldn't afford no wedding like that.
Then we wouldn't be getting married.
So that's what it's about
That's
then.
exactly what
It's about the money.
It's not about the money. It's about what I want, and what I want is.
But I thought what you wanted
wedding.
was me though. I thought we was doing this for our love.
We can do that for love. That's
I just want to live like a normal little, nice little, happy, quiet life. But she want to be all festive.
Yes, because I'm a festive person.
And try to keep up with the Joneses. Like that's not what it's about.
I don't even know the Joneses. I'm a festive person, and I like to have the best, and I deserve the best. And that's what you said you was going to give me.
That social media stuff got your head.
Stop being cheap.
That social media stuff got your head messed
Stop
up.
being cheap. I'm not getting married at no point.
There's nothing cheap about me, but I'm just saying.
That's like a joke right now.
We could be using those expenses for other stuff.
Okay, you can make more money for other stuff after we get my wedding that I want. So don't ask me to marry you. Don't ask me to marry you at your local house.
So do you want to marry me or you want to marry my wife?
Now this is.
Hello everyone. Welcome again to K Podcast. So I am your host, Karen Truth, as usual. You know the funny part about that particular video, before I get into this, TikTok and let her give her opinion on this particular topic, is whenever you talk about, some of these women talk about marriage, you hear the projection most of the time. There is a lot of projecting, especially when it comes to the money issue. Oh, so you want to marry my money then? Oh, so the reason why you want to marry me is because of my money then? Well, excuse me, if she's making her own money, why do you think she wants to marry you for your money? And nowadays, the fact that there are some pygmies out here, Lord help us all, that would definitely go 50-50 with some of these men, and they are okay with it. So this young lady over here in this particular video, in the first video, she was out here, talking about, all these issues that he had. And he was like, so you want to marry my wallet? Why are you with her? She's working. This is a working class woman. This is somebody that have a professional career and a career. Why are you with her then? Is it not because of that same money you want to give her a wedding that, excuse me? Now there is a video that I'm going to bring up later on after this whole scenario, because some men are out here literally saying it out loud that they settle. You get me? That they settle. She's not the kind of woman that they would dream of or they would really want to go after, but they settle because of this and that. Now, when a woman asks for a perfect wedding or says or doesn't agree with the preacher and say the preacher should literally skip, the love and obey part. The love part she agreed, but the obey part she's like, And then it came for the preacher also had this part where he said for rich and for poor, and she was like, And then it became a whole big deal. A lot of people were talking about, he's gonna be the one to lose in this whole situation. He's gonna lose. How is he gonna lose? Cause a whole big topic that there was nothing there. But I understand there are some broke men out here that are looking for people, women exact, to actually hold them down and build them like Barbara the Builders and want to pay electricity bills alone. And then there was another TikTok video of a guy literally videoing his fiancée at the time, packing up and trying to leave. And a lot of people were like, oh no. And he thought he was eating with that video. He was about to show the world the kind of person she is so that they would go after her and be like, oh, you're a bad woman. You're leaving him because he ain't got a job anymore. This is the thing. A lot of women are waking up. A lot of women are seeing this and they're noticing the sign and they're like, I'm not gonna put up with that. I saw a video that was made, is it in the 1950s, of, men answering questions about, if their wife is in labor, if they go into the labor room and, comfort their wife. And to be sincere with you, I was actually expecting a negative response. But to my surprise, a lot of men were like, if she's bringing your child to the world, this is your child is coming into the world, you have to be there. And nowadays they will tell you, oh, you're a simp. You cannot use those talking points from those men from the 1950s. By the way, you cannot use their talking point because they call you a simp real fast. Now let me give this TikToker her dues and let her give a commentary on this particular topic.
Exactly what I was talking about when I said this about a month ago. One of the main reasons that couples fight is money. So whether money is an issue initially or eventually, it usually comes down to money. So if you all have a different relationship with money, if you all feel like money, somebody might feel like money is about using it for just goods and services. And somebody might feel like, no, money is for having a good time, for celebrating, for eating well, for traveling. Those kind of differences, they will eventually come up. And even if one partner overlooks the other partner's differences, over time, it's going to wear on you. It's going to wear on you that this man is being cheap and stingy and you can't travel anymore and dine out. And it's going to wear on him that instead of saving money for a new car or a new carburetor or something boring, that you rather go to Dubai for the second time. Like, whether it's now or later, your differences in how you feel about money, how you handle money, how you spend money, your relationship with money is going to eventually become a problem. So why take it even further when you already see the red flags? If you're not on the same page about money initially, I'm telling you, it will eventually be the thing that breaks you up. I don't even know how this couple got this far. Like, if she likes the finer things in life, likes everything to be extravagant, and he says he wants a nice, simple life, how did y'all even get to the point where you even want to get married? You don't even want the same things in life. Neither of them seems willing or able to propose something that will make both of them happy. So they're both going to be miserable. Or somebody's going to feel cheated.
I'm going to say this. He's trying to pay the electricity bill. Stop playing, girl. He just want to pay the electricity bill. He wants to Wendy Williams this lady. He's trying to find a space, a small pocket of space where he can escape the financial topic. That's why it's like, so you want to marry me for money? Dude, I'm pretty sure she has her own money. He wants to Britney Spears, Wendy Williams this lady. You know, is it Tiana Taylor or somebody? I can't remember her name. He wants to do that. Yeah, I see you. Now I'm gonna say this. There were a lot of a guy came to my platform. I've had a lot of men in my platform in the comment section coming up and complaining misandrist. I'm a misandrist. I'm a feminist and all of that. I got a video for those guys, by the way. Hold on a second. Let's just finish this one because I'm gonna bring you a video of a woman, saying something that I'm laughing over here because I'm like, yeah, because at the end of the day, we as women, we've been put on a particular standard and level that we have to take care of men's needs and the kids and family. All that burden goes to us. So let me just let her finish.
And feel slighted because the other person got their way. You don't want to start off a marriage with resentment. And that's exactly what's going to happen if either one of them gets exactly what they want and there's no compromise. There's nothing wrong with what either of them is asking for. They're just asking the wrong person for it. This just proves they're incompatible. If you want a nice, quiet life, you need to find a woman who also likes a nice, quiet life. And if she wants extravagant, the nice things in life, girl, he's not it. They're just not compatible. They're not wrong. They're incompatible.
And she said what she want to say. Now, so I'm going to bring up this video for all those men in my comment section complaining. Most of the time I delete. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I do delete a lot of comments. There are comments that come in and I'm like, see, you know what? I'm not going to even interact with you because I don't have a space for you in my life. And I am somebody that you will never be in my level, nor will you ever see me. You get me? This man out here, that some of these men out here that will be out there writing in my comment section. This is why women are single. I got one last time that said, this is why women are single. And I'm like, well, you should be happy though, because now you and your bros can get married. And then he stopped commenting. It is funny. So let me bring this for all those men out there that are calling me feminist, although I'm a womanist. By the way, let me tell you guys something. I'm not a feminist. I'm a womanist. The reason why I choose to identify this way is because I believe women can be both working class people and women that decide to stay at home. I have nothing against the feminist movement. I just choose to identify as a womanist. In my own head, I feel like if women want to be housewives and to be taken care of, they have the right to do that. They can go along that way and look for somebody that wants to do that for them. And if they want to work and have their own businesses, I absolutely agree and stand by those women. You get me? So let me bring up this video over here, because she said a lot of things with sarcasm that, when I first watched the video, I was like, oops, girl, what are you talking about? And then I waited till the end of that video. It was funny.
Very backwards. I personally do not. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. Feminism is very backwards. I personally do not care what any other person thinks and feels, but to me, globally, men are perfect. So I don't know what's wrong with these females who keep complaining about men, talking about they are becoming feminists because these men are not treating them right. What do they mean by that? These men are perfect. Angels, I tell you, angels. Have you seen them? They were made in the image of God. But these females who were made from a rib, keep lying on them. You see, that's what we get when a group of people are created from a rib. Unfortunately, we get females, stubborn ones at that, who refuse to let men oppress, subjugate, and control them and their bodies. The audacity of these females. At least now you men know what not to do when you men become gods and get into the industry of creation. So Amaka, stop lying on these men, okay? We know what your problem is, coming from a rib and all disgusting. And drop the
I'm gonna say this. The sarcasm in her tone is funny. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Like this girl over here, like if you listen to her tone, I'm like, yeah, let them talk. Let them talk. That's why they always run into the religious thing, the Bible thing. You were created. I'm not created from nobody's rib. Let me say this again. This is why I prefer being atheist, because I prefer. I don't think, for myself, I'm not trying to go into religion, or anybody that got their religion. I respect that. You can have it for your own self. That's why I'm not religious, and I'm not pushing any kind of religious topic onto anybody. I say everybody on their own. So, but I definitely know I am not created from nobody's rib. No. Oh, you want to tell me I was created from my, partner's rib right now? Oh, no. You know what? Let's continue. I mean, if you're married, that means, the way they put it, if you're married to the man you were created from his rib, that means, interracial marriage, interethnicity marriage and all of that. That means, you were created from a whole other person from the other side. Well, ladies, you might have to start looking for the guy that you were created from his rib from. Because I definitely know I was not created from anybody's rib. So let's continue.
The feminism too. You look stupid doing that, darling. For goodness sakes, we are African. Get it together. Females. Okay, so now that we've put everyone in their place, I can feel a little bit of tension in the air. Is it just me? But anyways, let's all take a deep breath in and out. Okay. From the way I say it, men are right. There's absolutely nothing wrong with what's going on here. I agree with the men. They don't need to change anything in their behavior. But as for these females, we know they are stubborn. So they won't be changing either. So if things continue like this and more women decide to stay single and stop having children, I think in the next couple thousand years, humanity would go extinct, and finally all of us go rest.
the ending part. That ending part that is that humanity will go extinct and we will finally rest. I'm like, well, to be sincere, I'm kind of like sitting over here. If it continues this way, see, I ain't got any problem with any kind of topic out here, but I'm like, it kind of looks like it's gonna go that way, you know, because people are out here crying and talking about, you know, you don't want me to oppress you, you don't want me to, you know, tell you what to do. Hey, look at this book over here that was written by a lot of men that really didn't like women, by the way. And hey, they say you should obey and you're my property. And there is a lot of things that goes on in that book over there anyways. And I'm like, yeah, not me. Not me, because then you would be the one giving back to the kids, but you are not doing that either, are you? So let me bring this video over here. Where is the video of this lady? This lady actually, you know, on her wedding day, she decided she wasn't gonna say I do. She wasn't gonna say she she obeys, you know. And there was this whole big controversial topic. A lot of people were like, oh, you know, they made it a big topic. It was nothing. She was like, hey, no, I'm not gonna agree with that. I'm just gonna stick by my own rules. And yeah, cause somebody that was not the groom or related to the groom coming out and talking about he's the one that's gonna lose. How? Because she won't be his servant, his nanny, and his new mama. So let me bring this video over here.
And refusing to say her wedding vows. But the reason why this lady's refusing.
Yeah, this guy over here. I want to ask you, sir, because first of all, I don't see no wedding ring on his finger, but he got a lot to say about this topic. So let me bring it up here. Let me just bring this topic.
So this lady is going viral right now for standing on her wedding day and refusing to say her wedding vows. But the reason why this lady's refusing to say it got the internet going wild.
For better.
For better.
For worse.
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
She hesitated.
So she hesitated. She hesitated for actually saying for richer and for poorer, because she knows if she was in the other side of being poorer, he probably would not marry her. So let's stop playing, because let's not forget the electricity bill topic. A lot of men want to just pay. Some men that feels like they cannot do better just want to pay the electricity bill. So when she hesitated in agreeing with that richer and poorer, all of a sudden, oh my God, she wouldn't stay with him when he's poor. Would he stay with her if she was poor? It's like a man that was talking about, you know, his wife was angry and she was like, you know, talking about if he was, you know, sick or something, that she wouldn't be happy. And he's like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Like, do you know how many women go through a lot of things out here, especially when they're ill and the husband pack up and talk about, oh, I couldn't endure it, I couldn't see her that way, I couldn't do this, I couldn't, you know, care for her, I couldn't that, I could, in my mental health and all of that. They start bringing all this whole excuse, but they always want you to be there when they're sick and all of that. See, I'm gonna say this, ladies, if a man that you know that will not stand by you when you're sick, that is not a man you want to marry. Yes, stop playing that game. If he is not having the money to take care of a household on his own, by the way, he's not the man. Because when you're sick, he's not also going to be the man to be able to take care of you. So let's continue.
Yes. We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness.
And in health.
To love. Cherish. And to obey.
Now, why did the preacher bring up that part? That is very old-fashioned. And to obey, as in what? As your kid? Why? That is why I always say I'm not religious. I'm not. And to obey as your kid or as what? As your servant or what? And to obey as what? Are you going to obey me too? No, it only goes one way, by the way. Let me continue.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did.
Wow.
So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
Shorty said skip that whole part. Homeboy need to take this as a sign from God that she ain't the one for you, Playboy. I tell you that. Look.
A sign from God that she ain't the one for you, or a sign that she's not the one that will take nothing from you. You can't bring ish to that woman. It's a sign that, hey, you don't play around in this place. And he's like, it's a sign from God that she's not the one. You know, every time it has to do with their own benefit, we're going to bring God into it. Yeah, let's bring God into it. But didn't your same Bible say you should provide? And a man that cannot walk is useless. But, let's forget about that whole path. A sign from God. Let me just continue with this.
Man, look, the internet is going crazy. People are debating, was baby girl right? Was she in the wrong? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm more concerned about the young man who's sitting up there laughing like his whole life ain't depending on this decision that he's making right now. You gotta understand, as a man and as a woman, your wedding day is one of the most important days of your entire life. And look, the Bible says that a man and woman should not come together if they're not equally yoked. Well, yoke meet unequal, because
yeah, but and at the same time, if they are not equally yoked, does not mean she gotta obey him. Then it should go both ways. Shouldn't it go both ways? Like you both should respect and obey each other then? No. Equally yoked means she doing the most. She doing most of the things and the obeying and being the servant and being the one to take care of you. Yeah, I get it. That is equally yoked for some of these men. And this commentator that is talking out here, I'm like, I haven't seen a wedding ring in your hand and you're trying to give a married couple an advice. Why? Why are you trying to give people advice when you ain't even married? You are not even married. There is no ring on your finger, but you, of course, you know more. You know better.
look, the husband and the wife does not coincide with the congruent union where two people can agree on things that they're supposed to agree on in order to walk this journey called life. You understand what I'm saying? It is very important to not risk your life and bind yourself for eternity and forever on legal paperwork with a wife who pretty much just admitted that as soon as this homeboy go broke, she leaving his ass. She pretty much just admitted that the day this boy go broke, if he lose some money, if he not making as much money as he used to make, she out of there. And not only that.
And she's right. Yeah, and she's right. Because probably if he go broke, he's probably gonna be looking for her to pay for the whole thing, and he's gonna be expecting to just pay, you know, the electricity bill, and she's just telling him right out there, like, that ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna be paying just like electricity bills out here. You ain't gonna Tina Turner me over here. You ain't gonna Britney Spears me over here. You ain't gonna Wendy Williams me over here. She told him that. That is what I got. You ain't gonna do me like all these women out here that I've been going through a lot. I have seen and I have learned. That is what she's giving. She's giving, I have seen how it has gone down for some women out here, and I am not about that life. But of course, haters are still gonna hate and bring up their own topic. You know what? Let me just bring this next video over here. By the way, since he's talking about all of this, let me bring this other video over here of a man talking about settling and he settled and all of that. Let me just bring up this video over here.
Attendance, or was it because did they become my girl for perfect attendance, or was it because of a connection? So I settled with who was consistent, but you were never.
Did you hear that? Did you catch that, ladies? What did he say? He settled with who? Who was consistent. He didn't say he married. He didn't say he stayed with that woman because he loved him. He settled. Listen to the words. He settled. For those who didn't catch it, let me play that again. Let me play it again. He settled. Did you hear? You are the one they want to settle with, not the one they want to be with, actually. And this is the thing, when women are out here actually explaining all of this, a lot of people have a problem. Oh, you're expecting too much. No, because some of these men just want to look for women that they want to settle with. Settle with.
Did they become my girl for perfect attendance, or was it because of a connection? So I settled with who was consistent, but you were never emotionally there. Yeah, and so we a lot of times let our hearts settle where there is no expectation. So we love.
Maybe I should bring it right back up again.
So we love who questions us the least. We love who challenges us the least. We love who demands from us the least. Oh, that's a good girl right there.
When I heard this, it reminded me of the motto for the show Survivor. What is it? Outplay, outlast, outwit. You don't want to be with a man because you were the only one that would allow the level of disrespect that he gave you. You don't want to be with a man because you have taken your time over the years and chased every woman off. You fought this one here in the street. You called this one and talked to her at the job. Like, you don't want an exhausted, tired man that's like, you know what? Woo, I put this woman through the ringer. Writing all those long Facebook posts about how we've been through our ups and downs, and the downs was just him cheating on you multiple times, you taking him back. You don't want it like this. You don't want an exhausted man that you have to finally drag to the altar, who's like, you know what? Nobody else is going to ever put up with all this, but she did. She's a real one. It's sad that there are so.
Yeah, she's the real Barbara the Builder. She's the real Barbara the Builder and the pig Misha. She's the real one that is about to be the mommy of the house because he's about to become her infant. She's about to be another mother. Yeah. That's the kind of real one they're looking for. And this is the thing. I'm so happy for our generation because, you know, a lot of women, we are having a platform to actually speak out about this particular topic and all these norms and all this, you know, expectation and stuff like this. It is consigning in a way that some of these men have this mindset. He's settled, by the way. So that means if you had more, if you were capable of looking for the woman that you want, you wouldn't have settled. It speaks a lot about somebody. That says a lot about somebody.
So many women out there who will take this kind of exhausted man, who will take a man who has cheated on them for years and years and years. And he's finally like, you know what? Woo, I have done everything I ever wanted to do while I was with you. But now I'm finally tired. And it's time to give somebody a ring. And you're still here, so let's just go ahead and give it to you. You don't want the kind of love that has tested you repeatedly, that has disrespected you repeatedly, that requires you to pretend that you don't see all the blatant signs that are there. Because you know that if you see them, you'll have to say something, and then you have to make a decision that you're not ready to make about leaving him. You don't want to act like you don't see him putting his phone underneath the pillow and sleeping with it like that at night. You don't want to act like all of a sudden he's secretive about.
Oh, no, they see it. A lot of these women see it. A lot of them see it and be like, you know what? He wants his privacy. Let me tell you something, ladies. Any man that you are in a relationship with, let me say this. Let's even bring out this phone topic because a lot of people be like, oh, you shouldn't go through your partner's phone. I understand that. But if your partner is actually hiding his phone, hiding, sleeping with it, cuddling with that phone, making sure that you never get your hands on that phone, something is wrong. Something is wrong, and it's not about work. He's trying to make sure that you don't see what it's all about. He's hiding something that will hurt you. And I know a lot of people want to talk about his privacy. See, I used to hear people talk about that privacy stuff all the time. But once you start understanding that it's more than that, he's having a hidden life. When you see a man with that character, know that you're not the one. Know that he's doing something out there. He is absolutely doing something out there. And that's why he doesn't want to see who is writing to him. Especially if you hear a notification in the night. Sometimes they would even put it on silent. And some of them will put it on silent and they will sleep very close to the phone, put it under the pillow, hold the phone while sleeping, by the way. Even when the phone is on silent. That should say a lot. That is a big red flag, and you should definitely know about that. So let's continue.
His passcode. You don't want to have to play dumb in order to stay with a man. And just because you get a man, because he finally, after everything he put you through, he's finally like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and be with you. You haven't won anything. He's still not a prize, and you still didn't win. The kind of man that you get after years of sacrificing your self-esteem, your self-respect, your dignity is simply not worth having.
And she said all. She said it all. So now, I think we've played that video. We've played this. We've played, okay. Still got 3 videos to go on, or 4. So let me bring up this video over here of, this guy. Actually, the fiancé or the woman he said he wants to marry, homegirl wised up. She saw this and she was like, you're trying to pay electricity bill only. She started packing her stuff and he started recording her and was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this on the internet so that people can see you and see how you treat him. Hey, the fact that he didn't even tell her why he lost his job in the first place is funny. So let me bring up this video. I'm just happy that she noticed that and she was like, no, I'm not even going to stay here. Let me bring up this video.
You won't even tell me how.
Please.
Okay, this is not the one because this is another man giving his commentary on this particular topic. Let me just bring this one over here, the original video, before I bring up the commentary.
Hey, less than a month. You doing this right now?
Yes.
Because I lost my job.
You won't even tell me how you
It don't matter. I'm gonna get. You really here packing up a box finna leave because I lost my job?
I am so sick.
We get married in less than a month. You doing this right now?
Yes.
Because I lost my job.
You won't even tell me how you
It don't matter. I'm gonna get another job.
It does matter.
You're my future wife.
Do you have another job already?
You're my future.
You're my future wife. I haven't seen a ring on this lady's hand, but it's just telling her you're my future wife. Did you two get engaged? And all of a sudden you lost your job, but yet you didn't tell her how you lost your job. Why are you hiding why you lost your job? What was the reason? Why did you lose your job? What was going on? You didn't tell her. But yet you expect her to stay with you and telling her she's your future wife. Let me say this. I don't think he even engaged this lady over here. I don't think he did that. I don't think. He's just saying you're my future wife so that everybody on the commentary section can be like, oh my gosh, she's a terrible woman. Dude, you're not even married to this lady. You're bringing up that future wife topic. If she's not your wife, she does not need to stay with you. You get me? You're not married to her yet. And I'm happy that she peeped it and she was like, oh, this guy trying to pay electricity bill only. And I should be doing the whole work.
You're about to lose
supposed to hold me down.
You can't support me.
But you're supposed to hold me down.
Hold you down.
Through sickness and health. Through death do us part.
Yeah, you're supposed to hold him down. I don't know why I didn't save this video. There was a video that I saw on TikTok of a grown-up man talking about why he sabotaged his mother's relationship. So his mother's been having this relationship and he's been destroying it. And he wrote on a Reddit page talking about, I sabotage my, am I the, whatever they say on Reddit. and he was talking about he sabotaged his mother's relationship because his mother is the only one that can hold him down. His mother is the only one that actually provides when he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have to bring anything to the house. His mother has been the one, doing all of that. And sometimes he uses it, like when the mother has a new date or start dating somebody, he literally plants like evidence for her mother to find, not evidence from the man, sabotaging. He is the one sabotaging his mother's relationship, and then writing he wants to be with his mother forever because she's the only one that can understand him. So I'm like, you're supposed to hold me down, sounding like your mom. Why is it her responsibility to hold you down? And some of these men out here talking about they are the leaders. What kind of a leader looking for somebody to hold them down? Let's continue.
You're my future wife.
Do you have another job already?
You're my future wife.
You're about to
You're
lose
supposed
the
to hold me down.
You can't support me?
But you're supposed to hold me down.
Hold you down?
Through sickness and in health. Through death do us part.
We don't have nothing to hold down.
What you mean? You can read your vows. You can read your vows in less than a month. What you mean? This is practice right now.
I'm just saying.
And you already did it. Soon as go too hard, I lose my job. You already packed them. The box from the leave.
No, it's more than that. It's
What
about
is it?
having accountability, taking responsibility for your actions.
You took the ring off?
I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious right now?
Also, he engaged that, by the way. Okay, my bad. So he engaged that, but they're still not married. And he's saying for better, for worse. Homegirl was like, it sounds like for better for you and for worse for me. So I'm packing up. She like, it sounds like for better for you because I'm going to be doing the job. And for worse for me. No, I'm packing up and I'm leaving. And that's what she did. She packed up. And she was like, I'm not about to do for better for worse because it's going to be for the worse for me and for better for you. Because you done lost your job. And you didn't tell me how you lost your job in the first place. You didn't explain to me and you hid it from me. You hid the reason why you lost your job. I'm talking about, I'm going to get a job, another job. Well, you should have thought of that. Yeah, she ran away on a sunflower. Homegirl knew her value. She was like, they're trying to Tina Turner me, Wendy Williams me in this place. Mary J. Blige me in this place. He tried to Mary J. Blige me. Nah, I better pack up and run. And that's what she did.
I'm sorry.
I lost my job?
Look,
that's the most selfish. Like, what?
All I'm saying is that you lost your job, so right now there's no money coming in. Our savings.
Okay, you get a job for right now. Let me figure it out. What you mean?
Why do I need to get a job?
What you doing?
This whole time. Now you want to sit up here and try to get me to get a job, and
you
lost your
I'm saying, but you doing the most. I can
serious?
get another job. Like, what you mean?
Okay, and I'm just supposed to sit around here and watch everything get snatched from
me. And this the behavior from my future wife, y'all. Y'all see this? This is how my future wife acting right now. She paying them a dog. I lost my job.
I don't know what you expected.
Are you serious?
You've been having issues and you've been saying
I've been having issues. Yeah. Now all this coming out. What about your issues? Huh?
We're not talking about me.
You having an issue right now because you paying them a box from the leave because I lost my job.
Are you gonna carry this?
Are you serious? We getting married in less than a month. So you're gonna cancel the whole marriage. I lost my job.
I don't see how we could fix this.
By getting another job. It's simple.
Because how we gonna finish paying for the wedding?
What you mean? Everything gonna be taken care of. You supposed to have my back through sickness and health, through death do us part. This ain't it right here. You trying to pack up and leave because I lost a job? That's crazy.
Look, I can't keep doing this. I'm not.
And one more thing. Did you see the caption that he puts on the video? Thinking that we are all going to come out here and be like, oh my God, she is so wrong for that. Oh my God, she's so wrong. No, girl, pack up. If you need help, call your girls out here. If I was there, I'll help you pack up too. Pack up and run. Pack up and run. Because you're about to go into struggle love. That's the next part. It always starts small. All of a sudden, it's going to go right down into struggle love. Homegirl is like, I'm not about to play struggle love up here. Nope. I'm packing up and I'm leaving.
I'm gonna keep going back and forth with you. I didn't ask you to have accountability for your actions.
Yeah, keep putting that hat down. Hide your identity because the world gonna see this right here. This is who I was supposed to be marrying right here. This the woman I was trying to marry.
And this is the funny part of it. Yeah, Son of Sunflower, he called her a gold digger. Yeah, he's the one begging the gold digger to stay. He the one begging the gold digger to stay. He the one posting it. How can you be someone that lost your job and calling her a gold digger? What is she doing? What is she doing? You are jobless. You don't have money. Your mortgage is up. And she's out here talking about you don't want to tell her why you lost your job. And so she's packing up and you're out here riding gold digger. What gold? I'm looking at the apartment and I can see anything gold over there. Anything that she can take. That is what calling her a gold digger. Like you can like No. Like a lot of them will not be having no gold, but be calling people gold digger. You don't have no gold, sir. And that's why she's not even living because you don't have no gold. She's seeing that, and she's talking about you've been having issues, by the way. She's seeing that at the end of the day, if she continues this relationship, she's gonna be Tina Turner. You're gonna Tina Turner this lady, Wendy Williams, this beautiful lady. And Britney Spears her if you can. You will do that to her. She's seen into the future and she was like, oh, he's probably gonna be paying electricity bills alone. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be out here working all my life just for him to be paying electricity bill. And at the end of the day, Tina Turner me and Britney Spears, Wendy Williams, and what is the other woman name? The one that just paid. She played Catwoman. What is her name again? I can't remember. She's not gonna let you do all of that to her. She's not. And all of a sudden, he made this video thinking that he's gonna gather support, and a lot of people are gonna come and they're gonna talk bad about her. And I'm like, no, we are not gonna do that because there is a lot of things that are going on out there. Women, Barbara the Builders, have been losing for a long time. The 50-50 babies have been losing for a long time. Women that go 50-50 have been losing for a long time. Barbara the Builders have been losing for a long time. Stand By Me when I'm down have been losing for a long time. Stand By Me, Misha. Stand By Me women have been losing. Stand By Me when I'm poor women have been losing. Stand By Me and Build By Me women have been losing. So women of these days, I've seen what have been happening out here in the streets. So yeah, I'm not gonna be one of those ladies that are gonna be making that kind of history. So I'm gonna be just packing my stuff and leaving.
But that's you packing the box, thinking I lost my job. That's crazy.
Me because this is just the
and then you took off. Where's the ring at? Where's the ring?
It's gone.
It's gone where?
You can have back. You gonna need to
pawn it
to get some money because you ain't got no job.
I'm gonna have to pawn it. Really? How about you go pawn in that box before you leave?
No.
What you mean?
Because I want my stuff and I'm gonna take my stuff somewhere where I can be supported.
And this the woman I was finna get ready to marry, y'all. This is crazy right now. You really doing all this? I lost my job today. You like I've been unemployed for a year or something.
You acting all surprised. But you just came in here out of nowhere talking about you lost your job and you can't even tell me how.
So you really finna pack your stuff and leave because of that?
No. You see me struggling.
So
you need to put that camera down and help.
So we're not getting married because I lost my job.
Think about it. If you have a job before the date, then maybe.
If I have another job for the date, so did this
you have any prospective jobs?
This your solution right here.
I think this is what's gonna work best. I'm gonna go and stay.
Did you guys hear what she said? She said, "You see me struggling," so he knows that she is struggling. By the way. She is struggling, by the way. She said, you see me struggling and you want to add another load because at the end of the day, that's what he's trying to do. Add another responsibility to her own plate that she already has. You see me struggling. And all he can do is come back and not give her an explanation of how he lost his job. But he's going to make this whole post talking about posting her on TikTok and expecting people to be like, oh my God, she's such a terrible person. Pygmishas, if you're out there is a man that is single and he's looking for struggle love. Yeah, he's looking for struggle love. You can go find him. I'm pretty sure his name is totally on this particular video. If you look down, you can find his account to go, mammies and picnics. There is a single man out there for you guys. Yeah, he's searching for a woman that will hold him down, by the way.
With my people where I need to go. And
who your people?
Don't worry about it.
What you my wife, my fiance. What do you mean don't worry about it? That is crazy.
Okay. But I would advise every woman not to be a pick-me and not to be a mammy, and literally, do better for yourself. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Hold yourself to a higher standard. But I know, hey, it doesn't matter what you say to some of these women out here. They're still going to do what they want to do. So, yep, that's that.
Where's my ring at?
Find it.
You keep shrugging your shoulder. Where's the ring
Because
at?
I'm trying to
It's in that
go
box.
and you
It's in
said
that
no.
box. Is it in that box? You better have that ring in that box.
Okay, so let me bring this other video of this lady giving her own, opinion about this particular video.
Right now?
Yes.
Call off my job.
Y'all, I'm so proud of sis right now. I'm proud of sis because sis decided to get the hell on. Okay? And this is why a lot of marriages don't make it, because people will see the red flags and they will get married anyway, and then that ends up being a huge issue, and then now they in divorce. Okay, sis said he lost his job, he can't tell her how he lost the job, and sis said she out, and you got a bunch of the dust mites and 50-50 warriors mad as hell. But if she is accustomed to a certain lifestyle because she was a stay-at-home and he was the one who was working, you just can't switch that around. And one thing I noticed is that sometimes with guys, they'll lose their job, the woman steps up, and then he start dragging her through hell and high water. Okay, and then he just don't never get another job. He get comfortable sitting at home, and that end up causing a whole bunch of issues in the relationship. When you see the writing on the wall, that's where you go. You don't pass go, you don't collect $200, you get the hell on immediately. Okay? Because however it start is however it's going to finish. And that's how you have to think about this shit. He couldn't tell her how he lost a job. That lets us know that 9 times out of 10, he probably did something irresponsible to lose the job. Okay? And she said that he been doing stuff. So this seemed like it was the last straw. Okay, and I'm glad. Take your box and go, sis. They gonna learn. These men is shocked in this comment, but baby, this is fuck around, find out season 2023 and beyond, baby.
I love that video. I definitely love her commentary on that particular topic. Now there is this lady over here that was talking about she ends, for the Massandras like us, like the way they want to call me and label me and call me a feminist and this and that. There are some women out here that have their own kid and they're single mothers and they're doing fine. Now this lady out here came out and she spoke about, her spending her money and somebody coming up, and telling her how to spend the money. You know what? Let me just bring the video and stop talking too much about this.
I got a housekeeper. I have a laundry service.
Hold on a second, lady, because we're gonna hear it from the top, by the way.
Make it make sense. I show up. I got a housekeeper. I have a laundry service. I have a nanny. My property is taken care of. I got landscapers. I can get my hair done every few weeks. I'm getting my nails done every 2 weeks. Like, I'm going to the spa. I'm getting massages. And all on my own dime, okay? I pay for this. And then you, a whole man, show up and immediately try to strip me of all that. Talking about that's too expensive. You should save money. Who said I wanted to be cheap, sir? Who said I wanted to be affordable? You can't afford a high maintenance girly, go find you a discount, okay? But don't show up in my shit trying to humble me and telling me what I should spend my money on, okay? It's giving pimp, okay? Because what purpose do you have to show up in my life where everything is already handled and you suggest that I need to lower myself and let go of my self-care standards for you to save money off of my back.
The thing, yeah, he trying to save money off of your money. It's like you should save money. He's seen that you are capable of taking care of yourself. By the way, ma'am, you have a nanny, you have a cook, you have all of this. You can pay for yourself. And imagine somebody coming to you and telling you to save your own money because probably he have plans for that money. He probably have plans for that money, lady. He has plans for that money. You know what? Let's continue.
How many haircuts are you skipping, sir? Them new Jordans are coming out this week. How about you save money on that? Those expensive golf clubs and those fees to go to the range, cut that out.
Girl, I don't even know why he counting her money. He probably have plans for her money. He probably have plans for her money. Let's stop playing. We're trying to Britney Spears this lady. You know, you're trying to Britney Spears her. He trying to Wendy Williams this lady over here. So let's stop playing. He's trying to get the bag. That's what he's trying to do. That's why he's telling her to save money so that he can take the money.
Worry about yourself. I mean, be fucking for real. Why would I trade my life that I'm providing for myself in for a life that you think I should deserve to have with my money?
Now I'm going to say this, ladies. I hope you guys enjoy this particular section today and this particular video today. I hope that you all enjoy it. And also do not forget to leave a comment on this video. Don't forget to share the video to the people that you want to see this video. And don't forget to press that like button and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.